Hey everybody, my name is Clifford Stummy. I'm the Pop Song Professor, and if you like deep music, you have come to the right channel. Tonight we are talking about Logic's new song, Black Spider-Man. And I'll be honest, I've listened to it through, I've watched the music video, I've read the lyrics, I've done some research, I've watched an interview of Logic where he kind of broke it down, and I've got to say that this song is pretty awesome. I think the music is fantastic. I really like listening to it personally, and I think the lyrics are deep and very, very interesting. So we're going to go ahead and break down some of this stuff. Let's start by talking about the music video. Essentially in there, we see Logic doing a lot of different things. He's traveling with a black choir through a suburban neighborhood and just kind of like singing this song. The fact that he uses the choir sort of brings like some religious connotations, and it's almost like they're singing quote-unquote the praises of the peace that he's advocating in the lyrics. He makes friends with all the people on the street, and they join in on the party, and eventually they form this giant multiracial, lots of people from a lot of backgrounds, dance squad through the city, and everybody's excited and having a good time. And then we see Damian Lamar Hudson up on a fire escape, wearing what looks like sort of a knockoff or play on a Spider-Man costume. He takes it off. He's Black Spider-Man. It's pretty cool. He starts singing too. And at the very end of the music video, we see a couple of cats kind of talking about like other people that it would be cool if they were black. Now, most of that's pretty self-explanatory. Like the dance party is, people coming together and being who they are and celebrating who they are, as Logic tells us in the lyrics. The cats, he says that the whole song he felt was very intense and serious, and so he wanted kind of a funny way to end the music video that sort of let off some of the steam of the very, culturally charged message. So the cats are there just as a joke. No Illuminati, as far as I know. Though there will be those people who think so. Actually, I really hope not. But it's the internet. Who knows? Alright, well, let's get into these lyrics. In the chorus, he sings, "I've been feeling so down, I think they should know. That the road I've been down, I know how it go down. I feel like I don't belong, I feel like my life is wrong. I feel like I don't know what's up." So essentially he's saying that there's dissatisfaction in his life with the way that the world's working. Now some of it may be internal, but as we'll see from the rest of the lyrics, he's definitely looking at the world around him and being sad that it's not working the way that he thinks that it should. And this is particularly related to, religion, race, sexual orientation, and other unique and financial life situations. So he sees the world around him in chaos, and it really kind of messes with him. In the verse where he does, the majority of his rapping, he actually talks from a lot of different perspectives, something that he's told us in different commentaries on this song. And he takes his time putting himself into the shoes of a large variety of people. But to begin, he says, "I ain't here to pick and choose, I ain't here to sing the blues, I'm just here to spread the clues." So he wants to help people out and kind of give them the information that they need to be more empathetic themselves. He says he ain't ashamed to be white, he ain't ashamed to be black, and brags about his beautiful Mexican wife. Now, if you know anything about Logic, you know that his dad was black and his mom was white. And so, even though he himself looks pretty white. And his last song, "Everybody," was actually about, sort of that topic, and it was really good, and I'd like to explain that one day, actually. But so he's saying, "I'm not ashamed of who I am," and he's later going to tell us that we shouldn't be either. In fact, he tells us, "Do what you love and don't ever wonder what it could be." He's telling us, enjoy who you are. Don't keep trying to be somebody else. He talks from the perspective of a gay man. "Mama don't love me, daddy don't love me, wonder why I drown in the bubbly." And he talks about when he was a child listening to music and how J. Cole's music would actually kind of strengthen his resolve to be who he was. "All alone in my room in the middle of the night, I don't have the words, but my stereo might." And then, "I don't want to be black, I don't want to be white, I just want to be a man today. I don't want to be a Christian, Muslim, gay, straight, or bi. See you later, bye." And so he's choosing, for the moment anyway, not to identify as any of those things and just say, "I want to be a man or a human," and just, be in fellowship with my fellow humans. He doesn't want to be perceived by the things he believes or the color of his skin or the fact of who he's attracted to. He raps a couple of lines from the perspective of a single mother raising her son and encouraging her to, accept who she is and to enjoy her son. He ponders his own race for a couple of lines and then says, "Maybe Jesus was black, maybe Jesus had dreads. And then Spider-Man should be black, I vote for Glover instead." Now, essentially, Donald Glover, you probably know him from Community or from his rap project Childish Gambino. Super good actor. A little while ago, I think maybe 2012, something like that, he tweeted or said something about wanting to play Spider-Man in a movie, and half of the world or the internet said, "Yeah, that'd be awesome, that'd be so cool." The other half was like, really super racist and was like, "No, you can't play Spider-Man. Spider-Man's white, you idiot." And Logic says in the interview, essentially, that, part of the reason he wrote the song is because he noticed that some people just can't comprehend the thought of somebody who is white being played by somebody who's black, or somebody who we sometimes think of as white being black. So he said that this song is kind of about people who, when you say that, you know, maybe Jesus was Middle Eastern, maybe Jesus was black, maybe Jesus was Asian, they look at you and they're like, no, that's terrible, and like, you're gonna go to hell for this. And he says that he doesn't want to talk to those people. He wants to talk to the people who say, you know, I respectfully disagree, but I see where you're coming from. So he wanted to talk to people who were willing to have a conversation about this without just spewing hatred. And I think, man, I really haven't listened to much Logic so far, but obviously I need to listen to more of him if that's the kind of message that he's preaching, because I think that's powerful. This ability to disagree with somebody, and he talks about a lot of different areas where you can disagree, you know, sexual orientation, religion, to be able to say that he wants people to be able to listen to his music and to disagree with him respectfully. But still, he is okay with them disagreeing. I think that's just powerful. Not a lot of people say that. Not a lot of people are willing to say that. It's very often, even if they have very kind and empathetic points of view, they're like, no, like, you have to believe what I believe or you're wrong and you hate people. So I think Logic's pretty cool as a result of listening to this. And I honestly think Donald Glover would be an awesome Spider-Man too. When Damien's singing, it's really hard to make out the words, but it sounds like he's essentially asking Spider-Man to come save us, and particularly Black Spider-Man. So in the end of the song, Black Spider-Man, is just about challenging people to look at life and the world from other people's perspectives, and to be able to have that open mind where they're like, yeah, Jesus could have been black, or yeah, Spider-Man could you know, be played by a black man. So I think that all of that made this track a really interesting listen to. I hope that you guys let me know what you think about it, and I can't wait to talk about it more with you in the comments. So don't forget to comment what you think about this song, and to comment a song by Logic that you'd like to hear me explain in the future. I'm always excited to come back to some of these really cool artists, and Logic seems like the kind of guy that we should keep around on this channel. In any case, guys, thanks so much for watching. Check out some of the other videos that I have posted all around my face, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.